I'm sorry, Kenny.
Coach Hall, congratulations on the win, man.
Thank
Tell
you.
us a little bit about the creative ways that you guys get Mekhi Byerson involved offensively. He had 2 touchdown catches tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he was hurt earlier in the year, so we kind of kept him all on defense, and he's just each week, we try to find different ways to get him the ball, and just tonight it happened. I mean, he was big for us tonight on both sides of the ball. Glad he's finally getting to where he needs to be. But yeah, I was really proud of our kids, especially how we came out in the second half and played.
They got nothing going there in the second half. Alaza was all over the field. Jaden made some big plays. What did you see defensively from your guys?
I think Coach Harrell had a little heart-to-heart with them at halftime. Right? We like I just told him after the game, we can't decide when we want to play. Can't turn it on and off. I think our kids really responded in the second half, especially defensively. I mean, all those kids, our front 7 are playing lights out. We had to sit a couple kids in the first half to kind of get a little point across to them, but I think getting those kids back in the second half helped too.
I was going to say, the game definitely had a physical tone to it, as you would expect from Manchester Bird. Talk about that physical nature.
Well, they're so good on defense. They're so unorthodox. Matt Bland's their defensive coordinator. He's my oldest friend. I mean, we go back to 7 years old. They play football the way it's meant to be played. I mean, those kids fight for that gap responsibility, and they kind of frustrated us, but we had some success running the ball here or there. But they did a good job. They gave up a couple. I think they'd rather take a penalty than let Kyrie, catch a pass. But in high school it's only 15 yards, and I'd rather give up 15 yards than 40. But I think we told them all week it was going to be one of those games. You better tighten up that chin strap a little tighter, tighten up those shoulder pads a little tighter, because it's Bird Manchester. So I was real pleased again how our kids responded.
And talking about the running game, you've got a 1-2 punch this year. You got Devin Bryant, you've got Corey Holland, and you got Malik Holiday that's stepping up.
It's a good problem to have, and unfortunately we only play with one football. So I know that if any kid wants to touch the ball every play, I'll just move them to center. But those 3 kids, I mean, it's good to have 3 running backs. All 3, Corey overcame an injury early on after the Holland Springs game. It's good to see him kind of get back in his groove. But Malik Holiday's been huge for us this year, and Devin, I mean, what can you say about Devin? I mean, he is as true blue collar as you can be. I mean, he's kind of the epitome of what Manchester football is.
And how would you assess the team? We're only a couple of weeks from the playoffs. How do you feel about the team moving forward?
Well, you know what? I would rather be 7-1 than 1-7. I think I think we're getting there. I think we still have to clean up some stuff. I think I say this every week. I think every coach would say the same thing. I mean, we're not playing flawless or perfect games. So and I don't know if you could ever get a perfect game in this day and age. But I want them to play pretty daggone close to it. So it's we have. Fame High School this week, or George Wythe, or Richmond City of the Arts, whatever it is. We have Fame this week, and then we have Cosby. So we have two teams that that they're going to give us everything we have, and again, we're going to watch the film and learn and kind of clean up some stuff, and just keep on moving. It's one game at a time.
Appreciate it, Coach.